Okay, back on again. So, um, with Pennsylvania, that's Valentine, which I'm sure you guys figured that out by now. And then also, she ran um, another ring on me when I was a child. She's abused me all my life with AI. She also abused me hands on when I was a baby. She broke into my mom's house and um, you saw it on Pinterest, and I turned it into the police. And for those of you who can see in my brain, you can see Jean Roberts actually doing it. She assaulted me, stuck a pencil up my you know what. And that was at 2 months old. And then she did that again to me at 4 months old with a wooden spoon. Okay, so that's hands on. And then as I grew up, she was using artificial intelligence to assault me hands free, thinking she would get away with it hands free, running her baseball sex trafficking Ponzi and lying her ass off and trying to turn it all around and then turn around and act like she's the hero running her little smut libel con when she's the predator. And she thinks all that's a cover up and hide for her excuse of doing the World Trade Center attack. It's just a total bunch of malarkey. Anyway, so somebody brought up something to me. As I turned into the police, Jean is very obsessed with people's names, and she will use artificial intelligence too on people to get people involved in relationships, okay, where she's controlling the relationship. She will control the naming of your children. She'll control everything, and she'll break you guys up, okay? She's XO. She thinks she's the demon love god of the planet, where two people actually really they truly do fall in love with each other. It still doesn't negate the fact that she's behind it, hands free, using artificial intelligence on you, trying to control your life. And to call her out would make everybody just mad at the entire situation. But I'm like, you know what? I don't care. You do not allow this woman to run for 60 years. Not that anybody allowed her. No one knew that she was doing this. For 60 years to run around using artificial intelligence on the entire planet to get what she wants, how she wants. Okay, so no, she's not getting away with any of that. But anyway, so she's very obsessed with names, as everyone knows, just as obsessed with bloodlines, okay? So I call her like the name collector, like the bone collector. And I gave an example when I turned her into the police. I said, these are all the names she's obsessed with. So take each name and drill down, and there's 100, probably 200 people that she's stalking with the same dang name. She's obsessed with like collecting names, okay? So anyway, one of them is Brian. That breaks down into rye bread. There's a whole bunch of code around rye bread, okay? And from my childhood, that's my favorite bread, and it's from my grandma Wilson. It's just a positive memory from the 70s. Anything that's my favorite, Jean sets out to destroy. Okay, so I decoded all the rye bread, everything else, all that goes to that. So then that manifests into the name Brian. She's very obsessed with the name Brian. Now, breaking even that down even more, that goes into the future even more. Somebody just pointed out that also connects to your childhood in the 70s, where you were very obsessed with Barbies. I was hugely obsessed with Barbies when I was little. I did a bunch of decode around that too, okay, because she was ice raping me when I was little. She was ice raping my mom, my stepdad, my siblings, myself. So anyway, I decoded all that, turned all that in. It's all very, 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 very bad. Jean is a terrorist and a trafficker. But anyway, so that breaks down into the present day, into future. And what's always been going on that our people just now finding about is barbaric. Is the word barbaric. That goes to Spartans or barbaric people held, and they don't even realize they're held. This is their life, okay? They are born and live their life physically located under the ground. They don't know, Okay, and some people are trained for the future and are told what's going to happen in the future, and everything they do, they have to do to help Jean. And there's a lot of people are just now finding out who Jean Roberts is and what a fraud she is and what a con this is. And there are people that want out, and there are people that say they want to stay there, but they want Jean Roberts arrested. Jean tried to manipulate and con people underground, saying that it's very, underground is crazy. It's very, very crazy. Like, you guys would get lost in this kind of, like, on TV. I don't know what is the word? Sci-fi? I don't even know what the word is. This isn't even my arena to watch this kind of stuff on TV. Okay, I'm telling you, this is very real. I can see it in my brain. I know people. Okay, so it's based on, underground is it's very much based on a monarchy. And the monarchy, the leaders of the monarchy are Columbus descendants. They are what's considered the royalty underground. And everything kind of wraps and forms around that. And Jean is stepping into her role as of 4 or 5 years ago, as she pre-planned, as the queen of the underground. And she's got little militias and armies. And then there's big time warriors underground, like actual, like, Spartacans. And, like, I always tell her in my brain, you're not taking any of them. They're not your people. It's just like Alice in Wonderland, for real. If you see Alice in Wonderland, my life is based on Alice in Wonderland. I'm Alice. She built my whole life around this. And she's the Queen of Hearts. Okay? So it's literally just like Alice in Wonderland. She thinks those are her troops. Those are her future armies. So, anyway, I tried my best to explain this. Now I'm just going to send it and upload it.